Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome. How are we all? And you are about to be watching myself, Wezations. Hello there. How are we all doing? Hope we're all well in this on this Friday evening. Hello there, Sparkle. Happy Friday. Have you come to join us on the farm as well? You're more than welcome to. Oh no! This wasn't supposed to happen. Apparently, since starting Epic, there is now an update to Farming Simulator. You've come to view the fun. Well, I don't know about fun. It is a bit plodding and slow. And we are about to suddenly lose all internet because it's got to download the update, because it didn't do that before whilst I was sat with it open for the last, I don't know, 20 minutes whilst I was trying to figure out some other technical things. It's just decided now, oh no, you got an update. Can't play, need an update. I make it all interesting. Oh, well, thank you. How was Outlast 2? I'm saddened that I wasn't able to see it. But I did think of a game that I have played that is horror that I would be able to watch for, and I've already forgotten it. Layers of Fear. That one. It's actually really disturbing. Oh dear. That means it's good then. Hello there, Nick. Yes, updates are always at the best of times. Yes, Layers of Fear, if you've not played it and you have it. That's one that I can sit and watch because well, I won't say much about it.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Thank you very much for the subscription with Twitch Prime there, Sparkle. Thank you very much. It is very much appreciated. But yes, Layers of Fear. I had a bit of an odd reaction to that one. That's the only way I can describe it. It was an odd reaction. And it'll be especially odd considering how you've seen, well, since you've seen me play Outlast. Well, I suppose it is, yeah. You'll see. You'll see. And here we go with the farming now that there's a... Excuse me. Now here we go with the farming now that it has done its update. Let's switch to that Western music. Create game. Continue. No, it was only about 300 meg. So it was alright. Oh, continental Europe, I think. And then let's hop over onto the general Discord channel. Hello there, Nick. How are you doing this evening? Well, I suppose afternoon for you.
Pretty good.
Good. Ready for some more farming fun? It's been 2 weeks since the last one, and I've already forgotten what me and Vega were doing. Oh wait, it's not actually showing the game, is it? Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. It flashed then for a second. And now it's... Oh, aha. Let's see if it will actually load all right. And I'm going to see if DB and Vega are going to join us. Oh, and Kynite. Oops, that is the wrong channel for that. Here we go. Nick wants to join the game. Accept. Right, where's our things? Actually, do you know what? I'm going to turn off the in-game radio and just listen to my other music. Come on. Come on, synchronize. It really doesn't want to do it tonight, does it? It's having trouble. There we go. Let's turn the radio off. Oop. Okay. I believe Vega and myself were waiting for this field to basically grow. Oh, did it not allow you to join before?
No, it crashed. Like, I'm not sure what exactly. And there it goes again.
Huh. That would explain the weird delay / crash at my end as well that it seemed to have. I mean, if all else fails with Farming Simulator... Oh no, Vega won't be able to. Vega won't be able to join us. Yeah, Farming Simulator is not having a good time. Well, there's always Deep Rock Galactic if Farming Simulator doesn't work. Cool, most of your gameplay is Locker Simulator. I understand that one. You can get down with Loading Simulator. Now, we can either go Deep Rock Galactic. So I don't want to play Farming Simulator by myself. Or there's Unrailed, actually, if anyone actually has Unrailed. That's a fun little thingy. Or there is Oxygen Not Included. Could start a world on that. But as I say, I don't want to be playing Farming Simulator by myself. Because where is the joy in that? Let's try again. Has it crashed?
Nope.
Oh,
I think it's good.
Yeah, there we go. It's strange that it resets everyone to that starting area every time they log in. But there is nowhere ready to harvest, really. That isn't cotton. So, oh well. Oh, excuse me. In fact, how much would cotton technology cost? Cool, a lot of money. 24 grand initially. But, oh well. Vega and myself have committed to plot 18. And in the meantime... Now then, do I own this tractor? Do we own this tractor? I cannot remember. So the only ones we don't own are obviously the harvester and its header. What's the Horsch Pronto 9DC? I wonder. That might be this thing. Oh no, that is this is the one. I think. Yeah, that's the Horsch. So, let's go and repair our header for this. Because it is in quite some disrepair. I hit a letterbox, maybe? What is it? Whatever it is, it's a signpost. It's indestructible. That's what it is. It's indestructible. Seems the trees have gone. Oh no, the trees, saplings are still here. Right, 1 second, back in just a moment. Ah, got it. Thank you. See, we all do it. I did say that we all do it. Thank you for pointing that out. It's cheaper just to repair it. I'm making a mess of this. Damn. I wonder if there's any trees on our land that I can in the meantime chop and take. Because I don't want to just buy all of the land that has trees on and then deforest it and leave them just deforested. I don't want to be that guy. There we go. I can just kind of sit there now. Oh, ready to harvest. Number 16. And what is it? It's corn. Sunflowers? Sunflowers. Could be quite profitable. Just need to get the right header for it. 169,000. I wonder actually. Could we just buy a second plot of land? Not that one, not that one. Could buy that one, but that's an awkward trip. We could buy that one, but it's pretty small. 28, 29. See, 19 would be the ideal one because it's right next to it. Is this your trailer by any chance?
I don't think so.
Oh. Well, whose is it? Because I don't think it's ours. Must be Kynide's. It's mine, apparently. Oh. Ah, I think I know what it is. I think it's goes with the trailer. Yes, it's part of the contract that Vega's doing. That explains it. That's the one I want. A Quasar. Oh, 4,500 leasing cost. Let's lease it. I just realised I've done that without the funds to actually buy the thing to harvest. Let's see if we can get up to the funds we need. Something like that. Yeah. Cool. We're heavily in debt. But it's fine. That would be terrifying if that happened. If just a massive combine harvester just overtook you on the roads. And we're going to start in the top corner. The far top corner. one by the railway. Damn. Ooh. Very nearly beached myself there. I see what cash we're on. Harvest wise, 262,000. Unfold. There we go. This field might take a while to clear. Cannot leave a single sunflower. It is about to wither. Actually, to be fair, this sunflower field might wither before we finish, because it is very late in the growth. Oh, excuse me. Oh my word. Straw swath is not available for current fruit type. There we go. Nice and steady. I think I've missed bits. Oh no, I've just cut into bits that I shouldn't have. Bits at the edges all seem to fit quite nicely in. but it is going to take quite a while to harvest this. Which is fine. It's fine. Oh my word, I'm full of yawn. Oh, I'm so yawny this evening. I don't exactly know why. Guess I'm just a bit tired. I just need to check my calendar to see whether I'm dog walking tomorrow or not. No, it's the 17th. Right, so that's fine. There we go. More straight lines. Do you know what? I might have to switch to something a bit more energetic this evening, such as RimWorld or Oxygen Not Included, in a bit, because I'm struggling to stay awake with how relaxing this is.
I have some ideas.
You also have some ideas.
Yes, I think might make the farming a bit more exciting.
Okay.
I showed the retrieve set ideas here momentarily.
Say again. You're fairly quiet again for some reason.
Oh.
You seem to go through cycles of being loud and quiet. Let me just turn you up on Discord. Whoop. There we go.
And I'll probably be way too loud here in a minute.
You are indeed. Right, try now.
Any better?
Much better.
Yes, I I shall go retrieve my ideas.
Okay. Is this farming simulator related?
Yes.
Okay. I'm a little concerned. I feel like it's going to be like a Robot Wars kind of situation.
No, I've already done the train jousting for tonight.
The train jousting.
Yes.
I'm guessing the train won.
Yes.
Probably quite convincingly as well. Excuse me. My word. The yawns are coming out in big numbers tonight. Yep. Take a gouge out of that. I don't know why, but I've just remembered a really old game, I want to say. It wasn't particularly great. It didn't have a massive player base or anything. But I wonder if it's still going. It was called Wolf Team Alpha or something? Or Wolf Team Alpha Online, something like that. And it was basically a shooter where you would play in these little arenas against other people. But you could transform into a wolf against the wolf team thing. And it was interesting. Like, it didn't have particularly fantastic graphics. It didn't have particularly fantastic what's it called? Mechanics. You brought a horse.
I did.
I didn't realise you had bought a horse yet.
I have several.
You have several horses. Nice. I was wondering about horses, thinking I should get one, but
They're a little on the pricey side.
yeah. And you've got to then feed them and all of that, which I'm not creating the stuff that you are, so I can't do the feed particularly easily. I mean, I know I could just buy the hay bales and stuff, but that's quite expensive. We're doing it at like $200 a bale or something.
Hay is like $6.50 a bale.
Expensive.
And yeah, oats is like $1,400 a bag. But I want to say a bag lasts like a couple of days.
Okay. So I'd need to invest a bit. And I would be better off just growing the stuff myself if I had the fields.
One sort of interesting thing you can do is grab contracts to do oats.
Oh, and then just nick the stuff.
Yeah, run the contract, and then you always end up with a little bit left over if you do a decent job.
Okay.
And then just use that to feed your horses.
Huh. Oh, do you get whatever's left in the thing?
Yeah, usually there's, I want to say there's about 5 to 10% extra in the fields.
Okay.
Just to sort of make up for not perfect harvests and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So usually, if I'm doing single player, I'll just end up. I'll usually grab contracts that are selling well, so I don't have to store it. Or if it's a good contract or the price is,
yeah,
I'll just stick it in the silo for a bit.
fair enough. I'll have to get me a horse. Damn the costs. How much is a horse? Where do horses even come under?
They are 5,000 apiece.
Pretty pricey to just to alleviate some boredom.
Well, the fun thing is, they're Skyrim horses.
They're what horses?
They're Skyrim horses. They can go up sheer cliffs.
Oh, I've not played Skyrim.
Yes, the sort of running gag is the Skyrim horses can basically go up vertical cliffs because of physics.
Fair enough. I need to play Skyrim at some point. It seems like it's become one of those classic games that just everyone has played. But somehow, and I don't know how, since it came out, and even though I own it and have installed it on my computer several times, I've never played it. Not once. Not even loaded it up. And I've no idea. I've managed to somehow avoid spoilers as well, except for the took an arrow to the knee thing. That's the only thing I know about Skyrim. Oh, and that you can have flying Thomas the Tank Engines instead of the dragons. And you go Fusrodar. That's about it. That's the extent of my knowledge. Is mean knowledge.
Yeah, there's pretty much the spoilers of, yeah, there's dragons. Oh, and the big cards tend to be completely useless.
The what? Tend to be useless?
The cards.
Oh, the guards.
That's sort of par for any
Elder Scrolls
pretty
game.
much any RPG. Yeah.
Yeah. Because they were pretty useless in Oblivion, if I recall. Although, to be fair, I haven't played Oblivion in years. Oh my god. There's far too much relaxing going on in this. It's not good for me. Not good for me staying awake when I'm already pretty tired.
You could always try some KSP. It's got some, I would say, good explosions, but usually that's when things are going horribly wrong.
Well, that's true. I'm so looking forward actually to KSP2. One thing I did enjoy about KSP, whilst Gusty, is that Gusty or Gutsy is back in the stable? Hang on, why did it tell me that? We're not in the same farm. Interesting. But yeah, there was one mod with KSP that I really liked. And I think it's what got me my last job, partly. Was KOS, Kerbal Operating System. And it was basically a scripting language for Kerbal. And you could basically automate rocket launches and such. And I managed to write a script that would launch and get into an orbit that you defined at the start of the command. So you put it in the command line and it executed the command to that orbit if it could, or it would try to at least. It was only very basic and it didn't always succeed, but it always tried. And I think it was that got me my previous job, because it was coding experience from scratch as well, but showing that I could learn code. But no, I enjoy KSP.
Yeah, I've seen some pretty interesting things done with KOS. I think someone...
Yeah, there's one I saw that they launched to the Mun, launched to Minimus, launched to Eve or Duna or something, then launched to the other one, then launched to somewhere else, and then launched again, and then made it back to Kerbin, all within one launch and one script program, which is just insane.
I saw one where they had, I think they had like a infinite fuel supply tank, but they had, they would launch the payload. So instead of like launching a full rocket, they would just launch the payload.
Right.
Then they had a little drone thing that would come and pick up the payload and stick it on top of the rocket. Then the rocket would be scripted to launch.
This is always just KOS, right?
Yeah, this is all KOS.
That's pretty cool.
Then I think they had to manually switch between scripts,
but
right. all the actual scripting was, or all the actual like doing of things was
scripted,
automated.
That's
so
cool.
they put the payload on top of the rocket. They launched the rocket. They returned the rocket to the launch pad or to the launch site, SpaceX style.
Yep.
Then they refuel the rocket, and they do the whole thing again.
See, that is impressive. That's something that would take me an absolute ice age to be able to do. It took me a month just to get it to launch to orbit. And that wasn't even like a light month. That was me working at it most evenings. Because it was back whilst I was still in school, I think. Or was it just after? Can't remember. It was quite a long time ago when I still had day things that weren't too serious. So like it wasn't whilst I was working. I was either at school or at college. Although at college I was working, but yeah. Whilst midnight is back in stable.
And of course, it's telling you that, but not me.
Yeah, I know. Maybe secretly it knows that they're all mine. Okay, I've yawned like 6 times in the last 2 minutes or something. I think I am going to have to once I've harvested this field and sold the produce. I think I'm going to have to pick a slightly more invigorating game for this evening. If you don't mind that, Nick. Because I am struggling to stay awake. Because of how relaxing this is. Wah. Whenever I go into the first person view, I always make a mess. The train. I haven't seen the train for a long time. There was actually still that world from before Christmas that I started the rocket launch and I never finished the rocket launch. So I've still not escaped the planet once. And I don't know that we will. I see you horsing around. I wonder if the horse will act like a tractor if it's run into. I kind of want to find out, but I also don't want to destroy the horse. Yep.
Oh, the horses are actually indestructible.
Huh. That's handy. Oh gosh, this tractor cannot pull this wagon very well uphill when it's got some goods in it. Hello there, SPI Jonan. Interesting. Odyssey is now back in the stable. I do like that it's telling me that your horses are back in the stable.
Oh, something for you to do while harvesting.
Okay.
Have some juggling.
Ah, okay. I'll just have to set the cruise control. And then...
I like turtles.
3 ball, 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, thank you for the follow, SPI Jonan. See you did not find your comment funny. You can take that. Not funny at all. For that, you'll get a follow. Not with skills, but why? Why not? Why not? If you can juggle, juggle. And to stay hydrated. But I've got to be honest, we're not really going to continue Farming Simulator much longer tonight. Thank you. I feel like I'm mostly a chill dude. I don't know about the dude part, but chill, yes. I must also admit I am pretty tired right now. Half asleep, which is why I'm also not particularly responsive. Thing to fold. I tend to play, well, I play Factorio Monday to Thursday, 12 p.m. till 5 p.m. Farming Simulator on Friday, 7 till 11. Although tonight I'm probably going to swap it up a little bit because I'm very tired and Farming Simulator serves to relax me, shall we say. So I need to do something else so that I don't fall asleep. And then the first Friday of every month is an exception to that, where I instead play scary games and drink rum. And then Saturday, 12 till late GMT, I do a Factorio speedrun. Factorio is really fun. You have no idea how to play it yourself, but it's fun to watch. It's fairly complex at times. But it is good fun. Where do I want to sell the sunflowers? Train station mill. I don't know where that is. Ah, it's just there. That's why I like to watch and not play. Yeah, that's fair. So I think we're going to sell this and then swap game. UK. That's where I'm from. And yourself? Norway. It's surprising how many of my viewers are from Norway, Scandinavia, Denmark, Finland. Like, the majority, well, maybe not the majority, but a large proportion are from that area. It's quite a large area, I must admit, but it's still an area. Wow. That was definitely profitable. Interesting. You think others in Norway are not searching for the top streamer, most viewers, but the ones lower we like to communicate. Yeah, I get that. I do quite like trying to find the smaller streamers. That is the advantage of being a smaller streamer, is you actually get to be able to talk to people. Whereas the really big ones, it's how can you have a conversation with someone? Well, with all of your viewers, if you've got several thousand viewers, it's just not really possible. Like, you can have a conversation with one or two specific people that you've specifically picked out to respond to. But otherwise, it's going to be tricky. Finances. I think that'll have taken me over 200,000. It does feel very scummy to do the farm flipping, but at the same time it's very profitable. I'm gonna come and have a look at the animal dealer quickly, because it is the animal dealer where you are. Open animal dialogue. Ooh. How now, brown cow? Seal brown. Wow. Pinto. Grey. So where are you storing your animals? I'm guessing you've got like an animal shed on your land.
Just if you come just south of 15.
Is it that big splodge of your tools?
Yeah. It's actually it's an unmarked chunk of land, but it's all grass. So I don't have to worry about like field stuff and whatever.
Yeah. Whoa! I just got.
And
that.
Yeah, the track's fun. And I think with a little bit of work, I can get I can actually put in a small field for oat and what have you. But because I don't want to
color of your forks, by the way.
Because I don't want to have to mess with actually harvesting, like getting the equipment to harvest mine and stuff for what would basically almost be like a push mower amount of crop.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, I can do the entire thing in one pass. It's actually cheaper for me to just let it grow grass and then silage it and sell that to the barn when the prices are up a little bit more.
Yeah.
And that between that and a couple of contracts, that covers the cost of the horses.
Huh.
And I can pick up sort of once I get some money in, I can pick up probably 15 just because I'm right here, and then turn that into oat, and that covers everything that I need.
Huh. That's pretty good. You've never got to late game in farming sim, you just don't have the patience. Yeah, that's fair. It is very much a patience required kind of game.
Yeah, I found if you're willing to turn off withering, just running everything at either 5 or 15 times speed tends to progress everything pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Actually, it would probably at that point be worth, like I'm actually thinking for my single player of turning down the grow speed, just so that I've got time to do.
So you can actually keep up.
Yeah, like once you get not even the big harvesters, but once you get a medium-sized harvester, like a 9 meter, and because I've got 2 fields of grass, a medium harvester, and the biogas plant, and that bloody biogas plant keeps me busy for hours. It's like, yeah, you go through, you get a really big tractor, you cut and windrow everything in one pass, then you come back and bale it, and probably wrap it too. I need to work out how the like the best way of doing that time-wise. But you come back and wrap it, then you come back and collect it, and it's been like 45 minutes real time, and then you go dump everything in the biogas plant, collect a contract for fertilizing, use a digestate for that from your biogas plant. So you're like quadruple dipping on your payments.
That's pretty pretty time consuming, profit boosting, and smart. It's goddamn smart is what that is.
But yeah, it's all about sort of having a plan, not necessarily the best plan, but
Yeah, a plan and sticking
pretty
to
much, yeah, pretty much at that point. I mean, ignoring the million in bank loan, you start looking for something that can just passively generate you income, like cows, because then you can sell your excess cows.
it. Excess cows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do reproduce.
Yeah, I did.
But
Yep.
you sell your excess cows, you sell the milk, you sell the manure, you sell the other stuff, all to the biogas plant. So you end up making, I think on like 290-ish cows, you end up making, it's like 50,000 a day just off the milk or something.
That is
Because
insane.
I think it's 50, I want to say it's like 40 liters of milk per cow per day. So you're just making this passive money, and it takes like 2 months to recoup the cost and everything. But then because you've got the biogas that biogas plant, you're triple dipping.
Yeah.
Because you can sell the stuff to the plant and get money. You get paid for that. Then you can use the digestate stuff for fertilizer, which saves you money. And then you can do contracts with that to actually getting paid for it. Although I think there are some mods that lets you sort of skip the actual using it for contract work. Basically, you're just sort of selling it to the open market,
Right.
which sort of makes sense. But yeah, it ends up being lots and lots of income pretty quickly once you get going.
Yeah. I think I am going to switch game, by the way. I'm going to switch to Oxygen Not Included, I think. Because it's been a while since I played that. And there has been a few updates.
Haven't actually played it since it released.
Huh. My last play was September 2019. So not too long ago. But then before that it was roughly... around release, like Steam release. But yeah, I think we're going to switch over to Oxygen Not Included, just because it might keep me awake a little bit longer, because I'm struggling.
Okay.
Or do you have Unrailed?
I don't.
Okay. That's fair enough. I was just going to suggest we could go for that if you did, but since you don't, that's fine. Because I want to play some more Unrailed, but not really many people I know has it.
What type of game is it?
Ooh, I don't know how to describe it. Let me go see what the store page says. Unrailed is a co-op multiplayer game where you have to work together with your friends to build a train track across endless... Yeah, hang on. Like a single hair. Okay, I've got it. Single train track across endless procedurally generated worlds. Master random encounters with its inhabitants. Upgrade your train and keep it from derailing. It's basically a very cubey game where you've got to chop trees, mine metal, put those things into certain areas of the train, buy upgrades to wagons. The wagons do different things. Now, I'm well aware I didn't exactly describe it very well, but oh well.
That actually sounds really interesting.
It's quite a fun group one, but you've got to try and not let the train derail, because it will go at a set speed throughout a level, and if it reaches the end of the track, it blows up and you've lost. But no, I'm going to switch to oxygen not included. So.
Okay, I just need to do one final little thing.
No worries at all. We're going to switch to oxygen not included. SPI, because you can't play unrailed solo. Unfortunately. What on earth is going on over there? Looked like you were just firing hay into the paddock.
Yep.
Is that literally what you were doing?
Yep.
Huh. And they eat that stuff?
Bedding.
Oh, bedding. Oh, okay. No worries. See you later. I hope you catch one of my Factorio streams. I will be streaming tomorrow. I'll be doing a speed run tomorrow. So yeah.
Yeah, just wanted to do that before I forgot.
Mm-hmm. Is that everything, or?
Yep, that was it.
Right. Yep, speedrunner Factorio. Basically, how quick can I go from starting the game to launching a rocket? My current record, the end of the speedrun is when you've launched a rocket. It doesn't need to have a satellite. So all you need to do is launch the rocket. But I tend to do runs on default %, which is basically you start the game on default settings. So everything default across the board, and you just find a map. And yeah. But my personal best on speedrunning it is 7 hours 35 minutes. Seven hours 35 minutes on default %. The world record is 2 hours 46 or something. You'll tune in? Well, I look forward to seeing you there. Oh yeah, it's a pretty long one.
I thought the record was like 2 hours.
That was a record in a previous version where it had a completely different recipe, so it was quicker. The current record of the current version is 2 hours 46, like default % single player. It counts for that version. Like, for example, 0.18 on Factorio at the minute, the record is 2 hours 46. 0.17 is 3 hours and 5. 0.16, 3 hours 17. 0.15, 3 hours 38. And then if you go... Oh, there was definitely one where it was under an hour somewhere. Oh no, it was under an hour on any % on 0.14 before the recipe changes. Sorry, under 2 hours, sorry. Before a bunch of recipe changes came in and it just made everything take a lot longer. So it still counts, but it's just old. And any percent does now have, actually, as of 19 days ago, someone has done it under 2 hours. I do apologise. I tend to think of default settings, not any percent. It does have, in fact, I'll link you the website. So that is the website that I'm looking at, and there's a different category for each type, and then there's a different version list for each speed. So Happy Dude does have the world record right now on any percent, which is you can put all the resource generation settings up really high. You can make it so that there are no biters, all of that sort of things. See you later. I understand. So I'm going to save the game. I'm going to quit the game. I hope you were done.
Oh, yeah, I've quit.
Cool. And then it's going to reload the game, because why not, rather than just exiting to the menu. So, oxygen not included. Where has it gone? There it is. I'm just going to put a ping out saying that we're swapping to oxygen not included.
I think it would be interesting to see what would happen if two of the top runners would get together and do like a two-person co-op run.
For example, you mean any percent duo?
Yeah.
So Happy Dude and White Leaky, they got together and did it in 2 hours and 9 minutes, which meant Happy Dude was faster by himself. But that was 4 months ago, so that could change. There is any percent multiplayer, where a bunch of people have got together, although none of them are current world record holders, and it took them 2 hours 10 minutes to do up to 8 players in multiplayer. Default settings multiplayer, so a few people did get together and do it in 1 hour 52. But it would be quite fun. Team Steelax has a default settings multiplayer run, and oh hi. Hello there, Ardo. We're just about to switch over to oxygen not included. I'm just switching. I'm just typing a message. So I'm trying to think what I'm about to say and think what I'm typing, which is not easy. Sleep. So we are going to switch to oxygen not included. Let's go. How are you doing though, Ardo? How are you doing? It's really hard to compete with them though, both in getting enough people and the times. That's true. Hello there, church organist. How are you doing? Let's edit some stream information. Oxygen to be made. Oxygen swapping. Come on, register it. It doesn't want to register it. I'm actually going to get rid of my music since it's actually playing its own. Have I upgraded to 18.12? I did do for the default practice on Thursday, but the server hasn't upgraded yet. Just going to upgrade this. Update this. Upgrade the server. It does seem to be stable, so I'm going to do it either tonight or tomorrow morning, probably. Backseat gaming allowed. Oxygen not included. I will do that once I've figured out why this isn't showing. Because this should be showing. Come on. Aha, there we go. How to geek. Redeemed. Attempt 5 balls twice. 2, 3. 4, 5. Also, I did a bit of research, and in order to get a in order to be able to hook up my camera, something just beeped at me. In order to hook up to the camera for a proper juggling stream, so that I can have a separate camera for the juggling, I would need to get a cam link, really. And even then, I don't know if it would work, because it's not like the list of cameras that it says is supported by the cam link. Basically, it's called the Corsair Elgato Cam Link. So a camera link, essentially, so that I can just take the HDMI cable and plug it in. Yeah, cam link. And it's £120 normally. It's currently on sale, actually. Sale for 109, so £10 off. It's a bit of a costly one, but and there's no guarantee that my camera will actually work with it, because the list of cameras that they have, so that they know work, or the community has verified, handily has everything before mine, skips mine, and then has everything after it. So I don't actually know whether it is supported or not, because it even has on that list, I think, I seem to recall seeing some that say that they are not supported. Why can't I just plug 2 webcams to the computer? Because this webcam, it's not the greatest for quality, and with juggling, you don't want it to be naff. And a new one of these is going to cost. I don't actually know how much a new one of these is going to cost. Logitech. What is it? C920. It's going to cost you like half of the thing anyway. So I've already got one. I might as well make the upgrade, or start the upgrade process to a better one, because at that point it might even reach a point, fingers crossed, that we can have an upgraded webcam, like for the majority of the time. But anyway, that's something I'm going to have to think about. But anyway, your 5 balls attempted twice. So 5. It was alright. Could you not use Bluetooth or Wi-Fi? My camera doesn't have Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. It's a Canon EOS 650D. In my opinion, you don't really need a better face cam. Well, thank you. But how well do you see the balls when I juggle? Like, how blurry are they? Is the real question. I only let go of 4 there. Ooh, that one actually went okay. They look like a load of balls. Because it feels like it's not great quality from what I can see there. I mean, it just looks like a mass. It doesn't look like a even remotely like a juggling ball. Could be frame rate. And since that's the problem, juggling is movement. Not with 1080. It can do 30 FPS, or at least mine can. It could very well need to be streaming in 144 FPS. I don't think my computer would be able to handle that. But I mean, this one, you can't really even see it move across properly. You can just see that it's just gone. It's one of those things I think I'm going to have to test. And see what people's opinions are on it. So, because it has been so long since I last actually played this, I suppose it's not that long, it's only September, but I'm going to start afresh. Are there any juggling streams? Not that I know of. There is a website called juggling.tv, or it might be jugglingedge.tv, that tends to live stream some of the bigger juggling conventions, such as the EJC and the IJC and the WJC. Juggling Factoria. Pretty sure you're pioneering the category. Oxygen not included. You can't do that to me, boss. So, let's go survival. Because what are these?
Oh yeah, they added a whole bunch of not necessarily scenarios, but different
Variations.
Yeah, like really sort of like map generation seeds.
That one. I think we need one that I will actually have a chance at doing. Good game. You had to stop playing it. You were getting hooked. So what is this? Oceania. Vast quantities of unpotable salt water. That's going to be difficult. A lush location rich in wildlife and life-sustaining resources. Tested it and stopped when the game told me that the power network had reached its capacity. Being hooked on Factorio is enough. That's true. And then you play Factorio. Yeah. Arborea. Okay, I'm just going to go with bog standard because I don't really know what I'm doing. Let's go! So the question is, who wants to be in the colony? .2 hasn't broken any mods yet. Good sign. Have you seen the Friday, the FFF today, from today?
Oh, yeah. That was... Yeah, they put in a really nice feature.
Yep. I'm actually quite excited about the GUI change for the menus.
Yeah, they have an option to disable uh, the logistics,
Yes, that is
and if
something that should have been in for ages. Because you just get bombarded with crap when you die. It's just, oh gosh.
oh, and even better, they have it so that it disables you off when you die.
Really? So it doesn't automatically to start as on?
Yeah, well, I
Excellent.
think it'll start as on, and then when you die,
It'll switch to off.
yeah,
Right.
uh, I'll throw myself into the colony.
You'll throw what?
Uh, I'll throw myself into the colony.
Okay. We've got that first one. So, we'll go with you being in this column. Are you happy with this, or do you want to go for a different variety? There is not multiplayer.
Not narcoleptic. That thing's happened.
Not having a loud snorer. It's just horrendous. What about uncultured? Sparkle streaker. This duplicant leaves a trail of happy sparkles when they are overjoyed. Odd-numbered Factorio minor versions have a reputation for being balked.
Um, that that should be interesting.
Which what?
Yeah, I'll take that one.
All right. I mean, you are a woman, I think. You can handle this. So, Nick. Anyone else want to be in the colony? Cyber, Sparkle, Ardo, Church. We've got 2 spaces left. No, not 1, 2. I quite like this one. Balloon artist. I don't think anyone wants to be in the colony. So we might just have to force some people into the colony. Let's force Marla into the colony. Oh, we have a willing volunteer.
Oh, it's actually sort of I want to say sort of humorous if you can get an entire colony of flatulent dupes.
Oh god. That'd be terrible.
Well, actually, if you can set it up right and filter out the if
Flatulated
you know
air.
how to yes, if you know how to get the gas levels right and then set up mini gas pumps to filter out the flatus, then you can actually partially power your base off of it.
You could do what? Sorry.
You can partially power your base off of
Really?
it.
Interesting.
Yes. Although it's I think you can't really run anything significant, but you can break even with a gas filtration system to, well,
To power... so you can break even to power the thing that gets rid of the farts.
well, that, and then also to filter out like excess carbon dioxide, and I think hydrogen tends to build up in odd places. you can get rid of that. So he sort of set us in place.
You have gone very roboty. Also, who wants to be in the colony? But yes, Nick, you went incredibly roboty there. I couldn't hear a word you were saying. Actually, we're going to put Sparkle in because Sparkle streamer. There we go. Let's embark. Now, I cannot remember how this really works. Not very well, anyway. I remember little bits and pieces here and there. So, dig. So I'm going to obviously use that as my water source to start with. So I need to be very, very, very careful with that. Because that is clean. Sounds to you as though his Discord link has died. That is very possible. Oh no, we've got to go to hatch. I don't want the hatch just yet. It creates too much, it eats too much. Oh gosh, oh, I'm pressing things. Oh gosh, what do I do? So, get that gone. Start with off with a couple of storage bins. That'll at least stop any vomiting from just flowing into the water.
Bathrooms
Oh yes.
and beds.
Dig. Let's just have a look at our oxygen overlay. There we go. Aren't we doing gloriously? Very breathable. I guess we need some metal ore. And I'm going to start off... Get off. Get off. I know there's a copy option somewhere. Copy settings. Oh no, the wrong one. All copy settings. There. Move into storage. I guess we need more metal ore. So, we've got some water down there. Got water here, so I think my water stuff is going to be on this side. Whatever that might entail. Other stuff this side, and I might try and dig in. So I definitely don't want to put my bathroom stuff on that side. So we're going to go... I'm so used to pressing Q for Factorio to pick an item that I'm still pressing Q right now. Okay. Power. I should cancel that one. Let's instead get the base growing. And that is carbon dioxide. That is unbreathable. So I'm not going to pop into that area just yet. But I'm going to try and make a bedroom up there. Sign. Oh, of course. Priority 6, so it actually gets done. So that whoever was first can sleep, church organist can sleep. Maybe I shouldn't have built those there until I built that. Oh well. Right, that's going to be quite a void. By the looks of things, that's a vacuum, which is not so good. Germs and disease. Oh. I need a composter, don't I? I seem to remember that in order to clean out the bathroom, I need to get like a compost pile. A lot of germs. Okay, well they all at least have a bed. Oh, look at them sleeping. So, what do I actually need to do? I don't really know. Oh, we just unlocked the oxygen diffuser. and then somehow lost it again. Ah, the manual generator, research station, etc., etc. So, there's something we can do, isn't there? There's priorities, yes. So Nick can't decorate. Church organist is going to be our digger. We need a cleaner. So digger, cooker, storing. I think I want one of you to do storing. And it looks like Nick doesn't have any specific benefits other than athletics, which he's going to surely benefit. What does the increased athletics do? 70% run speed, so yeah, running backwards and forwards is going to be beneficial. Sparkle has machinery, which is machine operation speed, so I guess let's go with toggling, researching, operating. Oh, is toggle a natural skill? No. Cool. And unlike Boy's method of slavery, we're going to make sure everyone has an assigned set of roles that they prioritize. And then make sure everyone's happy as well. Or try to, anyway. Just realised we're going to need power.
It's probably worth putting the compost down.
I don't think I have the compost option yet. Doesn't seem to be available. I think it's in refinement, which is under a tech, but I don't know how to get to the tech tree.
You need the
I think I need the
research
thing.
station.
Yeah. Rastoria 2 is out. We'll have to have a look at that. Yeah. I mean, I was tempted to do a Factorio stream this evening, but I decided against it. Looking at the Crastoria stuff. But, yeah. Let's plan out a little bit where we want this stuff to go. So I'd like tiles to be under there. Although I have seen a trick to stop bad build-up using pneumatic door above pneumatic door. So if you do that, you end up with a cheaper tile for liquid and gas flow. Because it's 100 instead of like 300 or something. Which I know is a little bit meta-gamey, but sometimes you just have to. Let's have a look. What is the research? Is there a research room? No, there isn't. Huh. I honestly thought there would be a room for research that would get a benefit. Okay, no, but there is a powerhouse, isn't there? Power plant. Needs power control station. Okay. think we are going to need some oxygen generation pretty soon. Three battery, and for now. Oh, I just realised run speed. That will give someone a prior. Nick, wasn't it? Has run speed. Generate power. Operating, because your run speed is faster. Yeah, we are just going to cram that in for now. Okay, is there anywhere else I can tap for more goodies? Okay, I want to keep a tidy base as well. So Nick, your primary role is going to be cleaning up, unfortunately. At least until we get someone that fits the role better. Downtime. Okay, well, we have a little bit of power. Not much, but a little. By the way, if you know how to play this, please do tell me a little bit of what we need to do, because I do not really know what we're doing. I know a little bit, but not enough to really get us surviving. Aww. I don't think Sparkle liked that food. And I'm pretty sure we need more colonists. So our cots are going to be up here. Actually, with rooms. Bedroom. No cots. Oh. Single bed, no industrial machinery. Yeah, okay. A cot it is. We'll leave some space. Oh no, they're starting to get unbreathable during sleep. That's not good. Okay, the thing is full. That one we want to build, please. Do we not have copper or something? No, we've got plenty of copper. Just up the demand for it. No, no one seems to care. There we go. Let's get one of these up and running. I think that will make me have to replace with tile, but that is fine. Yeah. It's a magical floating bed. Construction. Let's build those quickly, shall we? Oh, we'll have a new dupe in a few days. Hopefully. Okay, we need the wire built next. Oh, it is being built, okay. Just one more piece of wire. There we go. Provide the things. Ah. Wonderful, wonderful oxygen. Oh, there's the research tree, right. Let's go basic farming, because then we can get an algae terrarium to remove some carbon dioxide. We can also get some food preparation. Plumbing, no. Ventilation, interior decor. Yeah. And then let's go back to basic farming. Need someone whose priority is construction. Wow, building is pretty far down the list. Oh, less than a minute. And we get a new dupe. How do we see what we have produced? There we go, that's looking a little healthier. Yeah, I think we need some algae terrariums down here. So, we'll go with tiles. Colony summary. Cool. Choose a blueprint. Ooh. We could go for an arbor acorn. Oh dear. None of these are particularly great for duplicate choices. I'm not taking a loud sleeper. And then... these aren't great. I might just go for the arbor acorn.
Yeah. You might be able to jumpstart the... I have no idea what those are used for, but you might be able to jumpstart it.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the wiki book. Arbor. Arbor trees can be harvested for lumber. Ah, that's how you get lumber. I've always wondered how you get lumber. And it gets rid of polluted water as well. Oh, it's the science being done. I was wondering what the noise was then. The Right, we'll just cancel that for a second whilst we get the what is it called? Algae terrariums to deal with the carbon dioxide. I am also going to get them to dig a second layer so that we can actually stand a chance of some gas transfer. I was researching one. Great. We need someone to prioritize research. Well, Sparkle is priority operate. Church is priority cook. And attack. And dig. Nick is priority of... yeah, we'll get Nick doing the research. Research and storing. No, that's just on the first Friday of first Friday of every month. If it was every Friday, A, my liver would die, and B, it would cost a lot of money. How do we see the thing that tells us how much we've actually... That's the one. That weird little up arrow. Yeah. Considering that was the first day it'd been on, that's not too bad. We did at least generate some. You're having a Deakston's old peculiar by way of a nightcap. Very nice. I was tempted, if I'm honest, to have one of my Copperberg. But I decided against it. Because I was already feeling fairly tired and I fall asleep when I've had a drink. So I thought it wouldn't do to keep me awake. It wouldn't do for keeping me awake, sorry. Nick, being the scientist he is. So, today, insufficient oxygen generation. Yeah. But this time, I can't tell if we're catching up. I think we are. Status. Oh yeah, we've got plenty of algae in there. In fact, I'm going to leave that open just for the time being. 3 out of 15. Calorie generation 0. We need like 3,000 calories generated per day, but we're not producing anything. I think I need a microbe musher. Hang on, I just realised. Oh no, Nick's priorities are researching first and then storing. This is acceptable. Okay, there we go. That'll stop him. Oh, don't dig under you. Oh, no. Oh, you moved, okay. I was about to scold you for being silly and digging under yourself, but you actually move in time, thankfully. Let's have a look. How much oxygen? Yeah, we're beating it. Do you still need food? Which those mealworms, mealwood thingies are going to provide. Oh my word. Oh, excuse me. Even this is not keeping me awake terribly effectively, it would seem. Okay, we have quite a lot of oxygen being produced. Do you know what, I might reassign these cots to people so that they are sleeping upstairs. Come on, carbon dioxide, fall. Here's a little research. Ooh, it's about to be done. Let's get 4 algae terrariums. Got some of those. Compost. That is what I'm after. Because the bathroom is nearly full. There we go. We'll stop the research for a little second, just so that we can catch up on all of the sweeping that needs to be done. And we do need to get rid of some of this carbon dioxide. There we go. Go, Sparkle, go! Oh my gosh, Nick is fast. Look at that. Okay. Well, one of them is going. I think temporarily we can disable that one. That's not standard, that's high. Surely. Please don't be full before one of them gets use. Before they all get use. Still require a food source. Oh, poor Sparkle. Why did you fall asleep there? Oh. Oh, I didn't realise your cot had been... I'm sorry, Sparkle. Your cot got... not usable. So, food. Where do we want to put the food? Let's put it along here. Because that will eventually run out. And then we can get water from here to feed the eventual planters that we put in. So what makes it a greenhouse? Maximum size 96. Minimum 12. Okay, that's fine. Actually, do we have a room yet? We do, we have a room. Interesting. Oh, there was that new thing, wasn't there? Automation. Some sort of automation stuff.
You need refined metals for that, which are sort of tricky to come by, really.
Oh. So it's going to be a while before we get to that. This is fine.
There's actually the brute force pulverizer thing that'll get you some, but it's really inefficient.
Right. Rust deoxidizer. Wow. Hello there, Edu. Yeah, the Roomba brute force refinement gives the rock crusher. So is that the Roomba, essentially? Sweepy dock. Yeah, okay. Well, we're going to be away off that one for a little bit. If I can get to the point where I can make lumber, that would be quite good. Great for some early ranches. Huh. Bear in mind I'm a complete noob at this game. I don't really know what I'm doing. So if you see me doing something particularly stupid, tell me. Although, if you just want to see the issues unfold, feel free to just leave me to my devices. And I will learn whether it's slow or fast. Doesn't bother me. Learning is the main thing. There's another cot that's broken. Ooh, in less than a cycle we get a new, potentially get a new duplicant. Someone do the cleaning, please. Sparkle, thank you. You did find that one oxygen diffuser is enough to supply oxygen for 5 cubes. Fair enough. How about how many algae terrariums? Because it looks like we are producing not enough. We can last quite a while on just 3. Dangerous? Why are they dangerous? I mean, I must admit, at the minute, I'm mostly using them for the carbon dioxide removal. Oh, wow. That's dropped in quality of air. They can overproduce gases and with that, pop the eardrums of your juice. Ooh. Didn't know that. I didn't know that the eardrums of the dupes could be popped. How big is the greenhouse thing? The farm thingy. When you played, you started running out of algae to feed them. Fair. Oh, no one cleaned the toilet. Okay, let's set that to 9. Maybe one of them will clean it then. Hang on, I thought Sparkle was cleaning it. Oh, it must have become sleepy time. Sparkle and Nick, let's have a look at your morale. No, not your morale, your stress. Full bladder. Oh. Low oxygen. Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. You love this game, by the way, both to play and to watch. Fair enough. It has been a while since I played it, and I'm certainly not very good at it. But I'm learning. This is the first time since September that I've picked it up again. Yes, I disabled the diffuser because it was producing a lot of oxygen. But now I need to re-enable it because we're now low on oxygen. Oh. Oh, yeah, that didn't get finished. Well, it's a good thing we blocked that off, isn't it? Sorry. I think I need a spare toilet. Well, that's grim. And my fault. So some dupes have skills. We got skills. They multiplying. Who am I on? It's Nick. Athletics. Just stop some reaching.
I like turtles.
Thank you for the follow, Edu. If I'm saying that wrong, please do tell me. And welcome to the Waz Nation. You don't love any of this except Exosuit. Hang on. Isn't that one better for tidying than that one? Because that one gives 2 strength and 400 kilograms carrying capacity. Whereas that one just gives plus 2 strength. That doesn't make sense. Well, you get an improved carrying, Nick. And we're going to give you the improved carrying hat. Church organist. You are going to go digging for now, because we don't have anything to cook, but we have a lot of digging to do. But the plumbing also allows the dupe to empty liquid pipes. But again, we're not quite at that point. Sparkle. Wow, you like a bit of everything, don't you? So machinery, strength, medicine, husbandry. Ooh, go. Let's see. I guess plus 2 machinery. Hang on, how come they get more morale? Two shift break, duplicate, barracks. Eh? Oh, last cycle's decor, ugly. But surely they had that as well. Oh no, it was just poor. Anyway. Oh. I'm unsure about Sparkle. Where's my dupe list? Oh well. Sparkle will just do this the old-fashioned way. Skills. Oh, that doesn't really tell me anything. Ah, that's the one I was after. Doctoring, ranching, and tidying. So we'll head you towards ranching because we're going to need food. I know we're not there yet, but we are going to need it pretty soon. Because we're down to 14,000. Research. I honestly don't know where to go next with this. Ranching is fun for food, but also great for a lot of extra projects such as coal and fibre. Ooh, I didn't know that. I guess let's go farm tile, and then we can put that down instead of just tile. And then, actually, after that we can go agriculture, and then I can find out how big the farm station is for a greenhouse. Okay, there we go. 4 in height. How wide? Because it will make all the difference. That will be handy. Also, just so you know, Ed, I also stream, well, I mainly stream Factorio, and I stream it on Monday to Thursday, 12 till 5 p.m. But I also stream it on a Saturday, 12 until late, when I do a speedrun of Factorio on the Saturday. This is all GMT times, by the way. Yes, we can do another ladder. So that's awesome. I've been playing that with a friend of mine as well on stream. Oh, do you stream as well? Never a speedrun there. I've not seen your name in the list of Factorio, if I'm honest. Well, because we like... Oh, great. Accidentally opened the extra thing. We'll... Hang on. Making a mess of this. Follow! So that I can see what you get up to. Twitch has disconnected chat again. Nice.
Oh, speaking of times, before I forget for like the third time, the countdown timer that you have is still only for 4 days.
A countdown timer?
On the Twitch page.
Oh, thank you. And I think it's even the wrong times. But, yes, I do need to update that. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, I need to do that. Thank you for reminding me. I'd completely forgotten about that. Stream and play a lot of different kind of games, but yeah, Factorio and Satisfactory kind of often chat around the corner. I still need to play Satisfactory, if I'm honest. I played it for a little bit the week it came out, and then haven't picked it up in either of the updates. I've not even watched anyone play it, really. Colony still requires a food source. Oh dear. Ooh, shine nymphs. Ooh. Blueprint. We could get coal. Narcoleptic. Gastrophobia. Anemic. Binge eater. Sticker bomber. What is sticker bomber? They will spontaneously redecorate a room when they are overjoyed. Oh. Oh, Church. Since you're always on the lookout for new raid people, I've recently added Greyhound Girl as a raid person. We were the first people to raid them 2 days ago. Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Actually. So yesterday. Started playing on Thursday. So, and was playing blind. I guess let's go with Bubbles. I mean, I'm not super psyched about any of these, but oh well. No, I'm not too keen on any of these. I mean, the ranching would be nice, but we're going to have a rancher, aren't we? Hang on. Sparkle, where are you? Your skills are... Okay. We won't necessarily have a rancher. Binge eater and destructive. I suppose, yeah, we do have a lack of food. But the husbandry would be quite nice. Although the coal. Well, we've chosen. What time is it? I'm actually going to call it a do at this time. It is. It does mean we have only streamed for 3 hours, but I am going to be doing a speed run tomorrow, and I would quite like to get a like a full night's sleep beforehand for a change, and it might make me do better, but we'll see. So this will continue. I don't know when. I'll have to pick a day. I will have to pick a day. It isn't Fridays. Yeah. I will think about adding another day into the repertoire. I'm going to bed shortly. This is such a mood. Yeah, I think everyone's just tired. I mean, I'm really tired. So I am going to save as... Well, I'm just going to save the Deadly Friends. I'm going to yawn. Excuse me. And then I am going to say thank you very much for joining us. Oh, blimey. You're wondering whether to add another Pionodon stream to your list. I mean, I'm also wondering that to try and get through Pionodons, because it's going to take us a month of Sundays just to get anywhere on it. So I'm wondering if I need to add another one in the week. Maybe in the evening or something. Maybe even continue on Monday evening. The Pionodon mod set. It adds a load of stuff to Factorio and really makes it take a long time. It's a good mod set. You should come by on Monday, between 12 and 5, if you're curious. I play it with multiplayer, with people hopping on and helping. And I'm always up for more people popping on. Even if you've no idea what what's going on with the mods, doesn't matter. I have no idea what's going on with the mods. It is me. I'm playing it blind, basically. I'm trying to, except for the one setup for the red science. That one I did work out in single player. But yeah, it is very slow with just one session a week, so I might add in another one. But that's something I'll need to think about. Or between 5 and 8 on Monday when you stream Pionodon. Or between like 7 and midnight when Bold Viking streams Pionodon. There's like 3 of us that do it in back to back almost on Mondays. Yeah. But anyway, I am going to go to bed. I am also going to nip to the loo. So, information you definitely needed to know. I'm going to say good night. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Ed, for joining us. Next problem is Mondays are streamed out for yourself as well, but you're in the Discord server, so you guess you'll be posted. True. Have a good night as well, Cyber. See you on tomorrow. See you tomorrow when we do the speedrun. Hopefully we'll get sub 7, at which point I'll be able to submit it to Factorio, well, to the speedrun site. Fingers crossed. But anyway, good night. And as always, I've been Wizations. See you later.